name is Daryl Krell. I'm a senior purchaser at Crestline Coach. I've been in this role for just over 10 years now. Crestline Coach is a large manufacturer of ambulances. We supply ambulances all across North America, and we are one of 4 company large conglomerate that has 2 locations in Canada, in Quebec and Saskatoon, and also in the US in Ohio and Indiana. So we basically here in Saskatoon, we build a ambulance from the box up. So we completely fabricate the box and then we mount it onto a brand new chassis. We also have a remount facility which will take a old ambulance that is out of service, and if the box is still in good shape, we can take that box off of that unit and mount it onto a new chassis so that the customer can get extended life out of that ambulance. A purchaser is responsible for mainly having materials in time for production to use it. It requires a lot of purchase orders. I do know that I have made year-to-date, calendar year, over 4,600 purchase orders, and I've spent $19 million. Not out of my pocket, thankfully. We're a supplier to our customer, which is production, and we need to order in parts and make sure that the parts are there for production to build the ambulance when it is there in the schedule. We do run into item shortages, product shortages, for a variety of reasons. Sometimes the vendor doesn't deliver on time. Sometimes we break a part and need to get it replaced. So we do watch our shortages, and we monitor those daily. So basically I prepare a shortage report first thing in the morning so that I'm able to relay that information to the people who need to know when we're getting these parts in, and we can get them into the hands of the production team. During that time, I'm also starting to get ready to do our daily purchase orders. So those are non-stop, non-going. Every time engineering releases a unit into our system, there's a bill of materials populated which pushes more parts to be ordered. So every day is, there's always something to do. We also do our supplier to our customer care team. So our customer care team looks after the customers that already have their ambulances, and maybe they've had an accident or a part breaks. So we need to make sure that we order parts for them as well, so they can get those out and get those ambulances back on the road. I started out finishing high school and coming to the beautiful city of Saskatoon and attending the University of Saskatchewan. I did have do have a Bachelor of Science in Physical Education. That was the old term. It's now called kinesiology. After my 4 years of university, I ended up as a summer student job working at a meatpacking plant. And I started out there in the warehouse as a material coordinator, and I really found that interesting. And I had the opportunity to expand that into the shipping department and also the receiving department. So I got to know a lot about how materials moved in and out of the facility. After my summer was up, I really enjoyed what I was doing. So I decided to stay, hoping they wouldn't notice that I was still there. But anyway, after 28 years, I did move on, but during that time I had a variety of roles there. I was production supervisor, was a formulator, raw material coordinator. I also did planning, scheduling of one of the product lines, and then I moved into materials management, and then eventually I came here, and that's been 10 years here as well now. The skills of a purchaser. Definitely computer skills, computer science, any type of courses that you could take. Mathematics is really important too. Organizational skills, prioritizing tasks is a very good quality. So we have our different departments. Obviously we have sales, we have supply chain, we have production. Basically we are a supplier to our customers. So we need to make sure that we have everything here. And we do work with sales. We do have contract review meetings to make sure that before we go to build, if there's any questions that come up or whatever, we can address those before we're actually building the unit. Every day is exciting. One day is never the same as the next. Obviously, you come in, you have a structured work day. but we have to learn and adapt. As we go, we might break a part on the floor. We need to find an emergency part right away. And just being part of an ambulance manufacturer, knowing that we are shipping units out that play a bigger role in saving people's lives, and that's the best part of working here. As we know, Saskatchewan has a very large manufacturing industry. Pretty much every one of those would require a purchaser. In fact, a lot of companies, bigger companies, including us, have more than one purchaser just by the sheer volume of buying. So definitely, you know, with our industries, manufacturing in Saskatchewan, there is a lot of job opportunities here as a purchaser. Also, in this day and age now, we know that working at home is a possibility, and there are the available jobs of working remote, which could fit a purchaser's role as well. I really believe that if you start in a warehouse situation, maybe doing some receiving, some shipping, you get a feel of what it takes to actually be a purchaser, because they see the purchase orders that I make, they receive them, they ship them out, the parts. So I think that's a great place to start if you were looking at becoming a purchaser in the future. I think drive and determination is another good thing to have. You love numbers, love math, organization. I wanted to just definitely say that if you can get in with a company that gives you room for growth, and you start out on the shop floor, as for example in the warehouse, there is potential to move up in your company and succeed as a purchaser. Employers really notice when you show up to work and you work hard. They want to see somebody show up and put in a good day's hard work effort. So I think that that's the message I'd like to pass on, that you can do it, just engage yourself.